Wow, I love this. I was just upgraded to be able to do live videos on YouTube on my phone. That is awesome. Some people were upgraded much earlier, but I'm probably not one of the biggest YouTubers out there, or at least not yet, and that is all okay. But I got upgraded, and I just did a Facebook Live video, and I wanted to throw in my first YouTube live video here to see how it feels for me, but it also how it feels for you. And of course, like all my other videos, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time either. I'm going to only connect with you when I have something important to say. It might be something very simple, but it will be something that may get you to think or even change your perspective a little bit and look at things in a slightly different angle. So I was just driving back from the gym 15 minutes ago actually, and I was thinking about this. Any positive change in life requires a certain part of work on our part, right? The thing is that most people don't have the willpower, don't have the level of persistence, don't have the motivation to get the work done. And they're so accustomed to being that way that pretty much everything that takes them out of their comfort zone, no matter how good for them it might seem, they say it's either too difficult or they say I can't do it. And the thing with making changes in our life is, regardless of what the changes are, getting in better shape, losing the fat, showing up your six pack, and looking great for the summer and for the rest of your life. I mean, why would you want to look great for the summer and then throw it all away, right? Or any other change could be, being better financially, having a better relationship, having more abundance in your life. Whatever it is, it all requires a change, and it all requires stepping out of your comfort zone and into the freedom zone. And because it's uncomfortable, not even painful, but uncomfortable, a lot of people say, I can't do it. And you know what Henry Ford told these people? And there are a lot of them in the world, a lot of them in the world. Are you one of them? You know what Henry Ford told these people more than 100 years ago? He said, if you say you can, and if you say you can't, you're right. And he's absolutely right. Because it's all in the head, you see? It's all right here. It's the mental setup. When you first go to the gym and somebody says, lift this 350-pound barbell from bench press, what do you say? I mean, that's crazy, right? But eventually, with a lot of work, you know that you're going to get there. Eventually, if that's what you want. Well, it's the same with everything in life. But see, a lot of people say, I can't do that. And they're right. There are plenty of people in the world who have the willpower that it takes, who can delay instant gratification to be able to say that they can do that, and are willing to put in the work and the effort and the sweat. And it pays off for them. But they know from the very beginning. What they say is, they don't say, I can't do it. They say, yes, it's hard, but I'll get there. And guess what? They do get there. But those that they say that they can't, guess what again? They can't. I was thinking in the previous video and driving back home about this experience. I was reading about this guy that was studying Filipino martial arts in the Philippines, and he was telling about asking the teacher, okay, which way do I go? Do I go left or do I go right? And the teacher says, yes. Okay, but left or right? And the teacher says, yes. Just now I'm getting the meaning of this. It's all in the mind, guys. It's all in the mind. And there's almost nothing impossible in the world. Almost nothing impossible in the world. It's what we tell ourselves. You can go left or you can go right. Both ways, you're right. If you go left, that'll be your experience. If you go right, that will be your experience. If you say that you can, that will be your experience. If you say that you cannot, guess what? That will be your experience. So, what is the perspective? What is the angle? How do you look at life yourself? Are you of the attitude that you can? Or are you of the attitude that you can't? You have a choice to make. You might have made this choice in the past already, but you haven't yet. You have a choice to make. And for the rest of us, either way is fine. Because you'll be right. It doesn't matter to us, it matters to you. And this can be said for each one of us, for you, for me, for every one of us. So, when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, is it difficult but possible? Just a little bit in the future? Or is it impossible for you? Both ways, you're right. And it's all up to you, and I support you either way. Love you, and bye.